Earlier this week, we took a look at the history of Mitchellville, the first self-governed settlement for freedmen in the United States.
And today in our Low Country Showcase, John Weatherby talks to a trio of people about the importance of this historic event.
We're back at the Westin Hilton Head Resort, and we wanted to give you a brief tour, and I'm afraid it's going to be very brief, of the Mitchellville Preservation exhibit here on the second floor mezzanine. In fact, this whole hall has panels up and down the hall of different artifacts and different things that goes on. And look at this. This is Joyce Wright. Joyce, thank you so much for being with us. Tell us what these names are. What's going on here?
We have a list of names here that are names of from the hospital records showing that people that were actually a part of the Mitchellville town. Also, this record of names that we have here have been identified by the Heritage Library in tracing some of the history back, the genealogy history back to Mitchellville. We have identified families that are currently living on Hilton Head who have family member names that are on here. Yes.
This is just absolutely fascinating. And there's so much more to this exhibit. Joyce, walk with me, would you please? Because we're going to introduce real quickly here LaVon Stevens and Randy Dolinek, who are both with us from the Mitchellville Preservation Society as well. And come look inside this cabinet. Randy, what have I got here that we're looking at?
John, what you're looking at is actual plowshares, a ball and chain, instruments that were used by the folks in Mitchellville when they built Mitchellville 152 years ago. This is the type of stuff. We had craftsmen, we had house builders, we had blacksmith. They were all doing this because remember, all these people were freed contraband 1 year before the Emancipation Proclamation.
That's important. The concept of contraband is kind of a funny thought in today's time, but it was not back then. That makes this exhibit and the way Mitchellville was formed and what it means to us today so very important, right, LaVon?
Oh, absolutely. It's such a very significant piece of our history in this country, and really the impact on the world as the first self-governed freedmen's village in the country. And that's what we're so proud of here in Hilton Head about the Mitchellville Preservation Project. This exhibit goes all through the second mezzanine level, but there's even more to this exhibit in the more permanent home. Oh, down at the Fish Hall part, which has been dedicated by the town now, is the Mitchellville Freedom Park. There's some more exhibits down there. We have a Toni Morrison bench down there as well, and there's some other interesting things to see in relation to the Mitchellville Preservation Project, the actual location of where Mitchellville was here.
Randy, LaVon, thank you so much. Joyce, I got to come back to you.
Yes.
How do we keep this going? How do people get involved?
We continue to educate the public. We continue to give support to the project. Financial support is always needed. We've had a great collaboration with so many people in the town, especially here with the Westin, but we need the support of the community to keep this going.
A website where they can get information, please.
It's mitchellvillepreservationproject.org.
And as we learned earlier, the Westin's website has information as well. Our thanks to our friends here at the Westin, the Hilton Head Island Westin Resort and Spa. Thanks to you folks who've been wonderful with our brief tour. I wish we had more time to talk about Mitchellville. I'm meteorologist John Weatherby. I'll see you tonight on TV with your weather.
Neat history right here in
Yeah,
American.
what a great exhibit to take advantage of, too.
Exactly. And we have that. We'll have